There's no shortage of diverse and unique finds when it comes to food in the tri-state area. The dishes connecting cultures, creating memories, and forming friendships. I'm Rachel Holt, and today I'm hanging with children's book author and professional food adventurer, Sarah Thomas. She's also a mom, restaurant industry veteran, and sommelier. Wondering how I can get that job. She also knows all the hot spots and the people making every day delicious. Sarah, I am so excited for our food adventure today. How did you get into this?
You know, I grew up as a child just obsessed with food, obsessed with flavor, and I made it my life's mission to taste everything delicious that I could. I kind of consider myself a professional food adventurer.
Ooh, I love that.
Yes, and so you're in for a real treat today.
Okay, I know you picked somewhere good for us. Why did you choose this restaurant behind us?
I chose my friend Chef Jung's restaurant, KJUN, because to me, Chef Jay is cooking from the heart. She is mashing up all of her life experience and she's serving it to you on a plate.
This sounds amazing. Let's go check it out.
Let's check it out. This is KJUN. Jay is the chef and owner of this amazing place.
What was the inspiration behind opening this?
I came to America in 2009 to go to the culinary school. And my friend told me, if you go to America, you've got to go to New Orleans. And I fell in love with the food, culture, but I found a lot of similarities between Korean and Cajun cooking.
What are some of the ways that you're blending Korean and Cajun flavors?
I think it just happens naturally. When I ate jambalaya in New Orleans, I felt like this is great, but needs a touch of kimchi, like some crunchy, fresh vegetable.
What would you say to someone who has never tried either Korean food or Cajun food?
You just have to try it and just experience it, and at the end, it will make sense.
And Sarah, as a professional food taster and lover, what has you most excited to come in here and try the food today?
There's a lot of your food that reminds me also of some of the food that I grew up with. And to me, that's a New York story that, like, no matter where we come from, we're always going to find similarities in our differences.
And what is your background with each other? Because you go way back in the restaurant industry.
Sarah and I used to work together at Le Bernardin, and I used to cook, and she was dealing with a lot of different things at the front.
Sarah, a big part of what you do is you get people to try different kinds of food. What can I expect?
An explosion of flavors and textures. The anticipation when you see it and you smell it builds so much up to this beautiful, beautiful taste explosion in your mouth. You're gonna be so excited about it.
Say no more, let's go.
All right.
This is amazing. Jay, walk us through what we can find on this table.
Okra kimchi, green tomato kimchi, potato daikon salad, collard green, honey butter chips, kimchi jambalaya, Cajun fried chicken, and japchae boudin balls.
Just a light lunch for today.
Jay, I love this table. I mean, it's just screaming abundance. It's such a communal, lovely way to eat.
That's a huge part of Southern hospitality. They love feeding people.
If you had to pick one dish to kind of tell your story, what would it be?
I would say kimchi jambalaya. That's the very first dish that I made when I studied Cajun, and still the most popular dish.
You know, with South Indian food, we always have a little bit of pickle, something to brighten up in a dish that has, you know, lots of different components to it. So even though this food is so intensely personal for you, it also makes me feel at home. If my son were here, he would have eaten the japchae boudin ball.
And your son's under 2 years old, so how are you getting him to try something like that?
So if he saw how excited I was to taste this, I guarantee you he'd either grab one right off the plate or out of my mouth.
Jay, your restaurant has become super popular and you were on Top Chef. People know about this. How do they get their hands on this food?
So you can make a reservation from Resi. You can call or text us, and we also do a takeout all the time.
Before we dig in, I actually did bring some wine for us to enjoy.
Even better.
I brought this Rosé Cremant de Jura. I love having some effervescence, especially with textural food, because I'm a more is more person, and this one has this like beautiful fruity roundness to it.
We have a professional chef, we have a somm here. I'm just someone who likes to eat and drink, and this is heaven.
That's the best job, though.
You wanna try some honey butter chips?
That is seriously one of the best things I have ever had.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Jay, for this incredible food, and thank you, Sarah, for this introduction of a lifetime here.
Absolutely. Let's go on another food adventure soon.
And for more on how you can try other unique food adventures in our area, head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.